Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the Heart of the Empire finale, the Capital Escape mission. We just finished part 1, and while you were away, some new enemies crawled out. So what I went and did is we kind of breezed through part 1 there, a little bit too easily in my opinion. Just kind of what I was worried about was our heroes are a little bit more tuned than this app mission can handle at threat level 5. So what I actually did is I went into the app and I did their single mission option, and I replayed through the mission with the threat level upped from 5 to 6. So I got it back to where we are. Everything is the same. I defeated all the enemies, so the threat should be about the same, like the amount of accrued threat. So I think this should help make it a little more challenging, a little more interesting. I don't just want to breeze through and make it super easy. I want this to be a challenge that is enjoyable to watch. So we're going to be playing on threat level 6 to make this more challenging. Hopefully I didn't screw up a bunch of stuff, but we should otherwise be exactly where we were. It deployed the elite stormtroopers, as we can see here. It still has the regular stormtroopers, and then it just did resolve this extra deployment. So this should make things more fun. And I should mention this tile here is a little bit wonky, so that's why it's kind of weird. Like, there isn't actually a thick wall there. It's just not quite lining up, so just have to deal with that for now. But otherwise, we are ready to go to start here, round 4. We have until the end of round 9, so there's 5 more rounds to go, and we're still only halfway through the mission. I mean, we just got to the new map, but we're only halfway through the new map. Like, we've got to open that door. We don't know what is north of here. I kind of know what's up there, but now I'm zoomed in, so I can't see it anymore, and I'm not trying to predict. We've got our full activations left to go, and I should mention we've got some shield tokens here. So for those who don't know, these are just for Heart of the Empire. They came with the expansion, and these tokens, they don't block movement at all, but you cannot draw a line of sight through them. So if something is standing on it, you can draw a line of sight to that figure, but like I can't draw a line of sight to attack this elite stormtrooper or anything back here or that officer. I'd have to get up onto the token to do that. So I think we're gonna go with Jin, because for some reason I deployed her in the back where she can't quick draw, and I really don't want to let that Trandoshan activate. The Trandoshans are pretty nasty guys with their relentless dealing strain and the +2 damage on the scattergun. I'm not so worried about this one because it's probably not going to be able to trigger scattergun if it moves 4 and attacks, but this one's definitely going to be a problem. So I want to kill that guy before he can activate, and I think I'm going to have to move Jin, or I could use Ko-Tun and inch by inch to move Jin into position where she can quick draw, but then I'm not within range to use scatter or spread barrel. Alright, let's just go with Jin here. We also have the macro binoculars here that we picked up, so I think we'll be okay. Ready, Smuggler's Luck. We'll take 2 strain and move here. We will attack the Trandoshan. I'm going to spend Ko-Tun's power token using squad cohesion, and I think I can still double it. Exhaust when you spend a power token. Squad cohesion says friendly figures can use power tokens in the player area of friendly figures within 3 spaces. Yeah, so we can definitely use the power charger here. So that's going to be +1 more damage, and let's see, the weapons cache, when you or just friendly declares an attack, discard a token. Okay, so we'll definitely do that on declare. So that's +1 more damage, and then we'll also have the spread barrel if we need it, and the macro binoculars if we need those. So here we go. Attacking the Trandoshan with the DL-44. Great roll. We could definitely get more damage out of the macro binoculars here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We've also got the plasma cell giving us pierce. I think these guys have 8 health, right? Search plus 2 is 8. Yeah, I think we one-shot him. Nice. So we'll use Get Cocky to... I think we'll just go ahead and become focused so we can take out that elite trooper. We have Sidewinder, Opportunist. So let's have Ko-Tun move 1 space. I don't know, how does that work? After you resolve an attack, Opportunist. After a friendly figure within 3 spaces resolves an attack. I think we can actually do Jin's first because it's movement, not movement points. As long as we're still within 3 spaces of Ko-Tun, we can then use Opportunist. So we'll order the triggers, right? So let's do this. We'll go 1, 2 with Sidewinder. Okay, and then before we use Opportunist, we'll stack the abilities so that Ko-Tun can use Opportunist while Jin is still within 3 spaces. And then Jin can finish using the Opportunist ability. And now we'll go ahead and attack the Elite Stormtrooper. Alright, so we'll go for the Stormtrooper here. I'm going to spend the power token on this one so we can have the reroll from Ko-Tun. And that way I can hopefully defeat the trooper. And then I want to hold on to the macro binoculars so I have them for my quick draw on the Trandoshan up here. Okay, so we spent the token, and we still have Spread Barrel, which is great, and we also have Plasma Cell. So I'm pretty confident with the focus that we can one-shot this guy. Yeah, it's looking good. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with the power token, and then we can search for +2 damage, and we could either get another power token or we can recover a strain. I think we'll get another power token with the power charger, and that defeats the Elite Stormtrooper. And then with Sidewinder and Opportunistic, I can go 1, 2, 3. And I didn't even need the Spread Barrel, and I can still Spread Barrel this Trandoshan, which is great. Okay, I think that's it for Jin Odon. Oh, wait. What we should have done was Mechanical Master here. I always forget that. So let's go with Jax as well. And we'll have him go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for this Stormtrooper right here. I think we can probably kill him with Jax. I don't think we have any other abilities though, but we will be doing +1 damage. And then focus. Heyo. Okay, I think we're killing him though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search for +1. And -2. So 5 -2 is 3 damage. So yeah, killed the Stormtrooper. And now it is the Empire's turn. Oh wait, did you guys not see that? Yeah, there we go. Alright, the officer's going to activate. I could quick draw him here, but I think I want to still quick draw the Trandoshan. Okay, not going to do anything with Figurehead. Another Imperial figure with the figure cost of 3 or less that can perform attacks Jin Odon. So that's not going to be anybody because this guy can't attack Jin, doesn't have line of sight. This guy can't attack, and then of course the Trandoshans are, oh, we can't view them, but they're 4 points each. Actually, I think they're 5 points each. So instead of attacking Jin Odon, I guess we'll have him attack Jared. Do I want to spend a power token here? I have +1 block and I have parry available. I think I'm okay. I'm going to not spend a power token. Although I could spend Drock's power token as a block token. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll spend a block power token. And then... oh, we could also use Dig In, actually. Let's do that. Instead of spending the power token, let's do dig in. So take 1 strain on Ko-Tun, we'll add 2 blocks. We get 1 block from... And this is probably overkill, but that's okay. We'll give Drock back their power token. And then it's a green and a blue and a black. Yeah, a little bit overkill. We did not need to do that, so that's unfortunate. But I think what we will do is we'll exhaust for parry, so we can move 1 space. And then move 1 to attack Jin Odon. So move 1 down, attack Jin, who dodges. And then Jin gets to use Quick as a Whip to... actually, I don't really want to move now that the officer has blocked off line of sight so that Trandoshan can't attack me anymore. I'm going to stay there, that's fine. Okay. So now we can go with... if we go with Drakata, it should be pretty easy to kill both of those stormtroopers. Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. So Drakata will use Leave No One Behind to step forward. When we will attack with thermal explosives, and we will spend a power token, but we'll spend it as a surge token using squad cohesion. We get +1, and then it's going to be green, blue, yellow against the black dice. Okay. So we have dispersal shot and tack display here. We only need 3 damage, so we want blast 2 and we want the double surge. So if we can get 3 surges, that would be great to kill the regular stormtrooper, but we also want to kill the elite to deal 5 damage to it. So right now we're doing the triple block's pretty annoying. We have 2 surges. We could add a surge to give it Pierce 2. Okay, so we're going to use the dispersal shot here to give ourselves 1 more surge. So now we have 4 surges. So let's walk through how we're going to spend our surges here. We're going to do 1 surge for Pierce 2. We're going to do... Oh, we also have a reroll. Maybe we should do that before I do dispersal shot. So we spent the power token, so we could actually use auxiliary training. So let's reroll this yellow. There we go. Alright, that's much better. So now we're doing... Now we have almost too much surges. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 surges. So now we can do Pierce 2, Blast 1. So with the dice, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 damage to the target. We're going to do Blast 2, but we're going to exhaust the shrapnel rounds to redirect that to the regular stormtrooper and reduce the blast to 0. And then we're going to use the 2 surges on repeater cannon to deal 1 damage to each hostile figure within 2 spaces of the target. So that's going to do it to the elite trooper and the regular trooper, and they will both be defeated. And I guess I oversurged there because I didn't take any strain. I should have taken a strain, I guess, so I could recover a strain. But that's fine. We did what we wanted to do, which is we defeated this trooper and this trooper. So there's now just 1 elite trooper left on the board. And I have 1 action left. I guess I might as well move up because we need to get up to the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and now we're blocked behind line of sight. And then we get another power token back with charging up. And that's going to be it for Drokata. Alright, so the Trandoshan's going to activate, but we are going to quick draw with Jin Odon. We still haven't used the quick draw holster. I don't think we've been attacked yet at all this whole mission. So we're going to quick draw, target the Trandoshan. We get to spend a power token on this. I guess I should have saved the reroll. And we get +1 damage from Cheap Shot, and we have the Spread Barrel available. We also get Pierce 1 from the Plasma Cell, and we have the Macro Binoculars available as well. So, blue, yellow, so that's going to get pierced. We want to Surge for stun unless we're going to one-shot it, which I don't think we're going to be doing. We've got 4 damage showing. We can Surge for +2, which is 6. I don't think we can get to... Oh no, we can! Can we one-shot this thing? I think we can, actually. Yeah, if we Spread Barrel, we add a damage. And then if we use the Macro Binoculars here, which I don't think I want to keep, I'm going to just go ahead and use them to add a Surge. So that gives us Surge for +2 damage, Surge for +1 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, and that one-shots the Trandoshan. So there goes the Macro Binoculars. Actually, I guess I should keep them out and just keep them flipped over, because technically they're discarded, so we shouldn't be able to redraw them again. There we go. And the Trandoshan goes down. Maybe I didn't increase the threat enough. We are so good at killing stuff right now. Alright, we're down to just the Officer and the Elite Stormtrooper. Should I just move right? I think I should just Sidewinder right up to the door and just be ready to open it next round. And then now I think we just run up to the Stormtrooper and try and take him down. So let's go with Jared next. Jared, because we can just deal 3 damage to something for a strain. This thing is so powerful. We're going to activate Jax first. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the Stormtrooper. Gets +1 damage. Yuck. So 2 damage. And then Jared will get 1 movement point with forward momentum. We will move for 5 movement points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1 movement point left. We'll use our second action to attack with the Gaffy Stick. We'll do +2 damage, -2 Surge, and Pierce 1. And I'm not even going to spend... I don't need to spend a power token on this at all. Nope, still fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. -2 is 4 damage. So that is a dead Stormtrooper. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We've got 1 movement point left, so we'll go ahead and move up to here. And then at the end of our activation, we get to use Balanced Approach. We moved and attacked, so we don't get to get any of those, but we did not perform a rest, so we'll go ahead and recover 1 damage. And that Stormtrooper is dead. And so now it's just Ko-Tun. Can we get up to kill that officer? Yeah, let's go for it. Ko-Tun will activate, so we'll ready all her exhausted cards. I'm not going to use arms distribution here because there's nobody else to give it to, but I'm going to go, let's see, we're speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite up to the officer yet, so we'll take... Oh no, we don't have to take a strain. We can just use inch by inch. And we can get to Jin. I don't know if we want to really move her more than she already is. She's already up against the door. We could go move her here. Yeah, sure. And then we'll put Ko-Tun here. And now Ko-Tun can attack the officer. We're not going to use the weapons cache for this. And I don't need a power token, because we already have a reroll. And that is a dead officer. I could actually reroll this yellow and try to get some strain back, and I think I'm guaranteed the kill no matter what. So I'm going to go ahead and use... do I want to use that? Yeah, I'm going to use Alliance Efficiency here. Yeah, okay, well... Didn't get any worse, except that now we've exhausted Alliance Efficiency. Because I do want to be within 2 spaces of Jin. And then... do I want to give out a power token? I don't think I need to. I'm going to save my endurance for dig in for when we open the door. Okay, and that's the end of round 4. Nothing to reinforce, so we're fine. I think we actually might just open the door with Ko-Tun here. Yeah, and then we can get more value out of the rest of them. So I think we rest and then open the door. So let's go with Ko-Tun. So it's round 5. We're going to open the door and find out what's behind it. We'll use... So first of all, let's arms distribution. We'll give Ko-Tun a block token. And let's give... we'll give Jin a... No, let's give... yeah, let's give Jin a block token as well. We'll use inch by inch to move up 1 space. And we'll actually move Jared up 1 space as well. And then what we can do is we'll rest. And then with our second action... actually, no, let's first action open the door and then we can rest. Door slides open to reveal a small defense station with 2 shield generators humming with power. Shortly after you open the door, automatic guards activate. Okay. So I think we can just scroll up here. And terminals, so there's 2 red terminals and a crate. Alright, I think that's what we're supposed to have. Deploy the following group. Ooh, elite sentries. These guys are really tough and deal a lot of damage. I think we haven't seen them since we lost to them in the From Dark Clutches mission. Elite sentries. Here and here. The shield generators look robust, but not indestructible. A figure can attack a shield generator. They have 8 health and 2 block. The map wasn't up this whole time. Oops, I just realized that the secondary map wasn't up this whole time. Well, hopefully, maybe we can fix that. Okay, when the shield generators are destroyed and all heroes are on exterior spaces, the heroes are extracted. The rebels win when the heroes are extracted. Okay. As you ready yourself to storm into the facility, sudden pain throbs in your heads. A sense of absolute terror descends on you. Through the shield, a pitch-black shuttle descends, landing in front of the facility. Outsteps a dark-robed figure that is engulfed in malice. Cannot suffer damage. There's not much to do against this. and in doing so have struck a strong blow for the rebellion. Alright, that was a little bit too easy. I almost want to redo it with higher threat level, so... Alright, so here's what happened. You saw the deployment that just happened. The elite sentry droids deployed, Palpatine deployed. It's round 5. We have until round 9 to win. That was on threat level 6. I had restarted that campaign mission and increased the threat level from 5 to 6. And I played through it. Nothing else deployed, and I pretty much won in less than 2 turns. And it was very unsatisfying, and I don't think it makes for very good content, honestly. Then I thought, well, maybe it just wasn't enough threat, so I went back, I restarted again, I increased the threat to 8. It deployed this ridiculous army of like ATSC, EWEB, ATDP, bunch of elite riot troopers, Trandoshans, sentries, EWEBs. It's just, I thought, okay, well, let's try this, and I thought I was doing pretty good for a hot minute, and then I just got completely overwhelmed. So that wasn't satisfying either. And then what I recently learned from Nildorian, who I was talking to in our Discord, was that sometimes the app just gets stuck and doesn't deploy. It has threat, but it doesn't deploy for some reason. Even though it did go through an optional deployment cycle at the end of round 5 there, it just didn't deploy. It didn't use its threat, and I think that was the issue. So this is going to be the 3rd time now. I've gone back in, I've restarted, I'm playing at threat level 6, which is still 1 threat higher than the recommended. And I played through the mission. I killed everything in the app that I killed in the actual mission as I was playing through. And here is what is left over. So you can see I've got, let's show the map here. So we've got a much more reasonable, I think, force deployed. Instead of being crazy, we've got now, along with the elite sentries, we have a regular sentry droid group and an elite officer that have deployed to the terminal area where the shields are. And then down with Palpatine, he has brought along with him an elite royal guard group, which we saw in our last, the earlier turns, along with the elite stormtroopers have now come back, coming up on our flanks. So I'm going to replay this 3rd time, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a much more interesting finish to the finale and more satisfying to watch. If you want to see the one where I am at 8th threat and I am fighting an ungodly amount of enemies and I actually thought I had a chance, go check out my Patreon page. I'm going to post it up. I'm going to post it as a unedited video file, unlisted link in YouTube, and I'll post that up just for patrons at patreon.com/icommand. It's actually kind of fun to watch, so if you want to see that, go ahead and become a Patreon, support the channel, and you can get access to that bonus content. Otherwise, let's get to it. This is going to be the final try at getting a satisfying conclusion out of this Heart of the Empire finale. Alright, so we have 1 action left for Ko-Tun. We've got a lot of heat coming in, and I think the best thing to do is to rest, so that way we can be able to use dig in if we need to, and we can also pass out some tokens, because with squad cohesion, the more tokens we have total around us, the more that the other figures can use, even if we can only give 1 to them. And if we rest, we can heal off that damage with Alliance Efficiency. So I'll go ahead and exhaust to heal 1 damage. And then I'm going to strain move. Yeah, I think I want to strain move behind Jin, because the way that these sentry droids work is they'll often, after they fire their main attack, they'll take a second attack on whatever rebel they can see. So if we have Jin as the only rebel they can see, they'll only do 1 attack, which would be better for us. So then after we move, we'll stay adjacent to Jin so that she can use our weapon cache tokens. And then we'll go ahead and use arms distribution here, and we'll give Ko-Tun another block. It doesn't matter what token we give her. And then I think we'll give... Actually, no, let's give a damage token to Jin Odon. Alright, and I think that is it for that activation. Alright, the elite droids are going to go first. At the end of the activation. Okay, we're going to remember to do that. Charge shot, +1 damage, move 2 to attack Jin. Okay, so let's see. So we've got dig in. It's going to be +1 damage and 3 dice. We've also still got our quick draw holster. Also we can, so it's going to be this one because we numbered it. We can also quick draw. 1, 2, 3. We don't have spread barrel anyway, and we haven't used quick draw this turn. We can also use, and then that would let us sidewinder as well. Actually, yeah, we could try and defeat it with a quick draw and a quick draw holster. And with Ko-Tun's tokens. So let's do that. So we will switch it back to hero view. We'll use quick draw there. I'm sure there's a way to show that we've used it for the round, but that's okay. We will interrupt the activation to attack. We're going to use one of these weapons cache tokens to add a damage. No power tokens, but we are going to spend one of Ko-Tun's block tokens, but as a... I think Surge is better because we have 3 Surge abilities that can add damage, so let's spend it as a Surge token with Squad Cohesion, and I think that's it. So yeah, let's do it. Here, let's throw this token over here. Blue, yellow. Okay, so we got 3 damage showing and 3 surges showing. So I think we can do 6 damage there. We've already used Get Cocky too. But that's okay. Oh, you know what? We should have spent not Ko-Tun's token, we should have spent Jin's token, right? Just because we could have regained a power token with... No, that's okay. Let's just do damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we're doing Pierce 1. Do we want to reroll? We have Alliance Auxiliary Training available. No, I think we're okay. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. No, I think it makes more sense to recover a strain with one of them, and we'll do 6 damage to the target. We can Sidewinder. Do we want a Sidewinder, or do we want to keep protecting Ko-Tun? I think we're good. We'll just let him attack us. So 1, 2, and then when he goes to attack, we'll use our quick draw holster here. So we have to deplete it, and we get to interrupt to perform attack targeting the attacker. I am going to spend another token, this time from Jin Odon, and I'm going to spend it as a surge again, but I'm not going to use I'm not going to use another weapons cache token because I just don't need it. Oh jeez. Okay, well, let's see. We've got 1 damage showing. We can reroll if we need to, but I don't think we need one. We've got 4 surges to spend. So we're doing 3... We only need to do 2 damage, right? So we'll spend 2 surges for +3, +2 damage from the DL44, +1 damage from the DL44. And then that gives us... Okay, so if we spend 2 of our surges on damage, that gives us 2 damage, and then we have 2 surges left to play with. So we'll use 1 to recover a strain, and then we'll use the other one to gain a... I think we want a... Oh, we can get a surge as well, so let's get a surge power token. Surges are really good, since we have so many ways to spend our surges to either do damage or for other abilities. So that will kill that trooper. And do I want a Sidewinder now is the question, knowing that they're coming after me. I don't see a reason to, other than to get that crate, but I think I'd rather hang out and use Dig In for this next attack that's incoming. So 1, 2, and we'll now attack Jin Odon. And unfortunately they are going to get the multi-fire attack on Ko-Tun as well, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Dig In here, because these are going to be doing Pierce 2 a lot of the time. So we need as many blocks as we can get. This is doing +1 damage. We're going to do +2 blocks. I mean, watch us get a dodge here, right? So that's 3 strain on Ko-Tun. And then do we want to spend a block power token here? I think so. Yeah, I think we should. Let's spend Ko-Tun's block power token. Which, oh, we could have been moving Ko-Tun around now that I think about it. I don't know if we really want to move in there. I feel like it's better to just stay here and attack in there for now. But yeah, let's do this. I'll just roll a dodge. Oh, no dodge. Okay. But, oops. We put that on the wrong side. Should be down here. So green, green, yellow. +1 damage. Okay, so we're stopping one surge, but the other surge is still going to go through. Doesn't need the accuracy. It's going to do surge for Pierce 2. We've got 4 blocks, so we have 2 blocks remaining, and they're doing 4 damage, so going to take 2 damage, even with all that defense bonus. Okay, and then multi-fire, going to move 1 and attack Ko-Tun there. It's going to be -2 damage, so I'm not going to bother spending a block token this time. So basically, remove this, and this is what we have left. So I think they're going to be doing just 2 damage. Okay, and then move 2 to reposition 4. So I think probably go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then the other Imperial figure within 3 spaces with the least remaining health gains 1 block token. So this guy gets 1 block token. Okay, so now it is back to the rebels. Let's clear this. Okay, so I need to look back here. So I think Drakrata is the next one to go here, because we can kill a lot of these guys before they activate, and I think these guys have a lot of defenses left to do what they need to do. Maybe I should have moved Jin back. Maybe that was the right play. And have Jared take more of the damage there, because he has so much left. Yeah, I should have sidewindered back to here, so that Jared and Ko-Tun are taking the attacks, not Jin. Jin doesn't like getting attacked, but Jared loves it. But let's see what we can do here with Drakata. So unfortunately, the Royal Guards are giving +1 block to these guys. Oh, you know what we could do is we could actually have Jax move down there and help us out, because we have Mechanical Master that we haven't used yet. Yeah, I think we should do Mechanical Master now with Jared to ready and activate Jax. But I don't think it makes sense to send them down here. I think we'll just have Drakata deal with it. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that these Royal Guards are going to be giving +1 block to this Elite Stormtrooper. And we have pretty good Pierce abilities on our attacks too, so... Oops. Okay, so let's start off. I'm going to activate Jax first, just so I don't forget. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to go here, and that way next round we can use Slicer's upgrades to move and deal 3 damage to this terminal. But for right now, we will just attack this guy for, geez, 4 damage. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now Drakata will activate. We'll use Leave No One Behind. We need to move a little bit closer, because even this is 1, 2, 3, range 4. That actually shouldn't be hard to do for our first attack with the thermal explosives. But we do want to be 1 closer to be able to hit this spot with a rebel token. I think we'll just... I mean, if we want to get closer anyway, right? So yeah, let's go here. Okay, and now we will attack this Stormtrooper. We're definitely going to spend one of our power tokens, since we're going to be attacking twice. And we're going to use thermal explosives on this first one. So that's going to add a yellow, and then I think we're good to go. And then the Stormtrooper is going to get +1 block from... It only applies from one of the Royal Guards. pretty sure. Yeah, limit 1 protector ability used per attack. Okay, so we get +1 damage from the repeater cannon, and we're gonna be blue, or yellow, green, blue. Okay. So we've got 1 surge to work with. We've also got dispersal shot, which will probably be helpful here. We could also reroll, which might not be a bad idea, so we can maximize our surges. Ideally, 4 surges is the best, but I don't want to use my tactical display on this. Actually, yeah, let's do this. We can use Ko-Tun's auxiliary training to reroll. Let's reroll the green. Okay, well, didn't help us, but that's okay. That's kind of how rerolls are. But yeah, we'll definitely use dispersal shot to add a surge, so that gives us 2 surges. So we can do blast 2 and blast 1 for a total of blast 2. I would love to get 3 blocks. They only have 5 health. Even if we don't do Pierce 2, we're doing 5 minus 3, so 2 damage to the target, plus we're going to attack him again anyway. So maybe we should just add the tactical display surge so we can do blast and then do the repeater cannon ability. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So with that, we're going to be doing blast 2 plus the repeater cannon. The target is going to take, again, 5 damage minus 3 blocks is 2 damage to the target. And then we're going to apply the blast 2, not to Palpatine. 1, 2. And then we're going to apply the double surge ability for the shrapnel, or for the repeater cannon. So that's 1 damage to each of these. That includes the target, because it doesn't say each other hostile figure, it just says each hostile figure. And now, yeah, I think we just attack again. I think as long as we do some damage to it, we'll spend that other power token. And then, yeah, as long as we can do 1 damage to the target, we'll probably kill the rest of these guys. Except for the, not the elites, but all the stormtroopers will die. Okay, gets +1 block from the Royal Guard. Ugh. Well, we have dispersal shot. That is not limited to once per round, so that's great. So we're doing 5 damage again, minus 3, so 2 damage to the target. So this stormtrooper will die. And then we use the surge for blast 1. And that will do... So that will make our total blast 2. And so now all these stormtroopers are dead. And then we can still demolish, and that would deal 2 damage to both of these Royal Guards. You know what? Might as well before we get wounded and stunned and whatever. Let's just do it. We'll put it here. And then we can use thermal explosives, so this will deal 1 damage to each Royal Guard, and then thermal explosives lets us choose up to 2 figures to take 1 more damage each, so 1 more damage. So how much damage did we do there? We did 14 plus 15 with 2 attacks. 29 damage, pretty good. Pretty good. So that is Trocata. And here comes the elites for some revenge. Move 5. Add 1 to move. Can they get to Ko-Tun? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6 to here. So we'll attack Ko-Tun. Ko-Tun... Should Ko-Tun spend a block token from somebody? Nah, I think we just tank the attack here. Let's do it. Oh, this should not be there. Alright, no surge. That's great. Looks like they're just going to do 1 damage. And I don't think the other one's going to be able to reach, so they're probably going to go for Trocata. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, can't reach because this is blocking line of sight, and you need line of sight even to attack with reach, so instead we'll go after Trocata. Looks like this one is going to go through and it's going to stun Trocata. And deal 1 damage. Okay, and then Oh, this one should have kept moving to engage. Move toward Ko-Tun. So I should have gone here. This one's also going to move towards Ko-Tun. I think this is probably where it wants to be. Alright, so now we can focus on the fight up here. I think the next thing to do is go with Jared here. Yeah, because then we can ready Jax and get Mechanical Master again during this round. So let's do that. Even though we didn't get to use any of our other stuff, that's fine. So activate Jared. So actually I think we're going to activate Jax first. And we're going to go ahead and use Slicer's upgrades, and we're going to do 3 damage to this terminal that way. I don't know, is it better to just attack it? I don't think so, right? It has 2 blocks, yeah. Yeah, I think it's better to, we'll do more damage by interacting with it. And then we'll activate Jared, so we get 1 movement point from forward momentum. So we'll go 1, and then we'll take a move action. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 movement points left. We'll use the shard here. We'll take a strain and deal 1 more damage to this sentry to kill it. And then we'll use another movement point to go here. And we'll attack this officer. Do we want to spend our damage power token here? I don't really think we need to, because we have Pierce 1 and +2 damage. And a reroll, and Jax. So I'm going to hold on to this power token, but I'm going to use the Vibro Generator to add 2 damage, -2 surges, and then we get Pierce 1. Great. So 6 damage, no blocks, dead officer. And then we have 1 movement point left, so I guess we'll go here. Just to get closer to the rest of them. And now it is back to the Empire. So we've got the regular sentries, charge shot, gonna go for Ko-Tun again. Move to and attack Ko-Tun. Once again, do we want to use a token from Jin? I don't think so. Let's just take it. So +1 damage, 2 greens. 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Surge for Pierce 2. And Surge for +1. So 5 damage to Jin there. To Ko-Tun, excuse me. And then multi-fire. Move 1 to attack a rebel. So I'll go there and attack Jin Odan. Do we spend a token here? No, I think we're okay because it's -2 damage, so. So let's see, there's 3 surges, but actually just 2. Pierce 2 doesn't do anything, so it's just gonna do, oh, it's doing, I think it does 0 damage, nice, because of the -2. Okay, and then move 2 to reposition 4. And it's supposed to block access to the terminals, so 1, 2 there, and then we'll give this guy a block token. And now we just have Jin. Maybe we just go for these Elite Royal Guards now that they're here. Although I think the Sentry Droid is a little bit more annoying. It's round 5, we have until the end of round 9, so we definitely have time to clean up. So first of all, I'm going to just go ahead and deplete the supply pack to recover 2 damage. Basically gives me +2 health when I do that. And then, oh, we forgot to apply the damage from Cheap Shot when we did our quick draw. That's okay. Let's ready all of these upgrades. And yeah, do we just go for these? So it's either go for the Royal Guards or the Sentry Droid. I think we kill 1 Royal Guard and then we'll go take a focused attack on the Sentry. So let's attack the Royal Guard. We're going to use another weapons cache damage from Ko-Tun since we're adjacent, and we're going to spend a surge power token here to get past the +1 evade. Through the dice. We're also getting Pierce 1 from the plasma cell. I'm not going to use the power charger here. I'm going to save that for trying to take out the sentry droid. Yeah, this looks good. And we'll attack. Okay. Also, I think that... Let me check. Do the Elite Royal Guards buff Guardians? Let's see. It's kind of confusing because the app changed them. Oh, they did get Sentinel errated. Well, friendly non-Guardian figure is defending. Okay, I got that wrong. I guess they did errata the elites for some reason. I'm not sure why they did that. Okay, but that means they're not getting a boost, a Sentinel boost. So only one block here after the Pierce 1. And then we're doing 1, 2, 3. And we've got 2 surges going through. We just need to spend 1 surge on damage. And then, yeah, I think that kills him. We spend the other surge to get another power token. Let's go to surge token. So they're a little bit harder to come by. So that defeats him. Then we can use Get Cocky to become focused. I'm going to stay next to Ko-Tun so I can use her last weapons cache token here, because I really want to try and one-shot this sentry droid if I can. So that is going to be a Royal Guard down. Also, we need to mark that sentry droids are 1 down each. And then for my second action, I'll go ahead and attack this sentry droid. Sentry droid's going to spend the block token, but we get a pierce. And we're going to go ahead and spend the last damage token from weapons cache here. And what else are we going to do? We're going to spend a damage power token, and we're going to double it with the power charger. We've got the spread barrel. Okay, this looks good, and we're focused. Ugh, yuck. So actually this was a damage. No surges? Shoot. Maybe we should have done double surge again. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Double surge is just better. Shoot. Well, we got 1 block. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're only doing 7 damage here. Shoot. And there's nothing I can do to up it anymore. Well, might as well use the spread barrel. So, +1. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the block token saves it from dying, because I think they have 8 health, right? Yeah, so he takes 7 damage. Unfortunate. Oh, we should have used, we'll use Mechanical Master. I forgot I was going to do that still. We'll not activate him before this attack is what we should have done, but 7, it's just better to use it before the end of the round. And now I can activate Jax. I think I will go ahead. Oh, before I do that, I do want a Sidewinder. We'll Sidewinder to here. Actually, no, to here. So we're still within 2 of Ko-Tun. Okay, and then the Jax droid. I think we'll let Gerard finish off this terminal. I do kind of want to just... Well, Gerard could also just use the shard to kill this guy. Maybe we go for this one. Let's go 1, 2, and 3, and we'll attack this guy. And he'll spend his block power token. Okay, so it looks like we're doing 2 damage. Alright, and that's Jin's activation. I think it's just Palpatine left. The other Imperial figure with the highest figure cost gains 1 damage power token. That figure has a melee attack type against 2 damage power tokens, so that's actually going to be... Oh no, yeah, that's going to be the Elite Royal Guard, so he's going to get 2 damage power tokens. Other Imperial figure with the highest figure cost that can attacks Ko-Tun. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I think we are going to actually spend Jin's Surge token here as a block token with Squad Cohesion, just because I think that will keep me from getting wounded. But this will spend a blocked or damage power token. Ooh, nice. I think that stops it. They have Surge for +2. So a Surge for stun would do nothing here. Surge for +2 damage will do 1 damage to Ko-Tun. And then a special action, if this figure is at least 5 spaces away from the closest rebel, it moves 3 towards it, the rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. So 1, 2, 3. And then Force Lightning, 1 rebel within 4 spaces suffers 2 damage and becomes weakened. And then there's nobody within 2 spaces of the target, so we don't repeat the instruction. And then that's it for the Emperor. And that's it for the round. Alright, next round, threat has increased, no deployment. Alright, so we get to deal with just what's on the board here. So, I feel like Jared is the right one to go with. Drokata's probably going to get weakened by the Emperor down there. But if we go with Jared, let's see, we can probably take out both of these sentry droids, and deal some damage to the terminal. Okay, so I think Jax is in a good spot already, so let's go with Jared. So we get 1 movement point from forward momentum, and then we'll take a strain for another movement point. We'll go 1, 2, so now we're in the middle of the action. We'll take another strain to use the shard, so that'll defeat the sentry droid. And then we still have 2 actions left, so I think we'll go ahead and attack this sentry droid. And we're not going to spend the token because we only need to do 3 damage, but we will use the vibro generator. And we get Pierce 1 with the gaffy stick. Okay, great. 5 damage, so that defeats this sentry droid. And now with our second action, we will attack the terminal, which has 2 blocks. Does Jax work on attacking objects? Attacking a figure. It doesn't work on objects. Okay, so that's fine, but we do get Pierce 1, so only +1 block for the terminal, -2. And do we want to do anything else? No, let's do it. Okay, we can actually take a strain to reroll, but we'd be maxed out. But I think it makes sense here. Let's reroll this yellow. There we go. So now we're doing 5 damage minus 1 block after Pierce is 4 damage. Oh, and the power token. I did say we were going to spend the power token, so 5 damage. I said we were going to save the power token for the terminal. And now we can activate Jax here, and he will use Slicer upgrades to deal 3 damage to the terminal, which I believe defeats it. Yep, 8 health. Okay, we just need to take out the last terminal. And Jax will have moved to do that with Slicer upgrades. Alright, Palpatine. At the start of this activation, the Imperial figure with the highest finger cost moves 2 towards the closest rebel. I'm gonna just say that he stays there, because if this guy moves here, he gets quick drawed by Jin, and so that would probably kill him before he could activate. Imperial figure with the highest figure cost that can attacks Jared. Well, nobody can attack Jared, so we're gonna say we're gonna attack Ko-Tun. And I think Ko-Tun still doesn't have dig in available, so that's fine. We'll just do and no power token. Oh no, it does have a power token, so he'll spend that power token that Palpatine gave him earlier. There's the surge, so we're gonna surge for stun. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do 2 damage and stun to Ko-Tun. Ko-Tun has 14 health, so 3 health left before getting wounded. And then 5 spaces away from the closest rebel, it moves 2. It's at least 5. Moves 3 toward the rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. I think we'll just say he moves 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Force Lightning. 1 rebel within 4 spaces suffers 2 damage and becomes weakened. I think we target Ko-Tun with this, because that will trigger and hit Jin Odan as well. So Jin will take 2 damage and become weakened. And the lightning, and then is Jin? No, Jin's not close enough. And that is it for Palpatine. Now I think we just try to take out this Royal Guard before it can activate. Yeah, you know what I think we should do is we should go with Ko-Tun. And what we'll do is we'll remove the stun with our first action. Before we do that, we'll arms distribution. So we'll give a power token to Jin Odan, power token to Ko-Tun, and then first action, remove the stun. Second action will be to rest, and we'll use one of our med packs to heal 5 damage. So that was 2 actions, so now we're going to use inch by inch here, and bring... Oh, and shoot, I forgot, we should have done Mechanical Master as well. So we can activate Jax this activation. Anyway, so now we can move Jin Odan as well. I think we'll move her down here. Does that make sense, or should she stay? I guess she should stay up here. But we just want to move out of the way of Jin Odan's line of sight, so Jin can quick draw that elite. Oops, you guys haven't seen what I've been doing with Ko-Tun. So that Jin can quick draw the elite Royal Guard before it activates, or when it activates, I should say. And then we'll deplete Alliance efficiency to redraw the weapons cache after it's discarded. Oh no, it doesn't work like that, huh? It doesn't discard itself. So never mind, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, Jin should stay up here. And then I think we're good, so we'll go ahead and get rid of the weaken and end our activation. And now when the Royal Guard activates, we will attack with Jin Odan with Quick Draw. We're going to spend the power token, which we can't use Power Charger here. I guess we don't have Spread Barrel either, so we'll just spend the damage power token since we're going to be weakened attacking into an evade. And yep, I think that's it. Oh, we get +1 damage from Cheap Shot as well. We also get Pierce 1, but it's not going to matter. I think actually we're going to kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so that is a dead Royal Guard. Okay, and now we can Sidewinder to... I don't know, actually I think we're good. We don't really need to move around that much of this mission. Oh shoot, we were supposed to use Mechanical Master there. So this was supposed to do 1, 2, 3 to that with Ko-Tun's activation. Okay, and now we're down to just Drakata and Jin. I think we can just blow this thing up and get out of here. So let's go with Jin. Oh, you know what? We should have used Sidewinder to get within 3 spaces. There we go. So we'll ready this. We will attack the terminal. We're still weakened, unfortunately. Terminal gets 2 blocks, but we're doing Pierce 1. We lose the surge from the weaken, unfortunately. But we can Spread Barrel the attack here. And so now that's doing 4 against 1 block. It's 3 damage, so that actually kills it. Actually, we don't even need to Spread Barrel, because we only need to do 8. Alright, let's see what happens. The generator collapses in a shower of sparks. The shield generators power down, and immediately the shields surrounding the facility collapse. Now, calls Ahsoka over the radio. Get out of there! I'll pick you up. Remove all energy shields from the map. Okay. Place the following token. Alright, we've got that there already, so we'll just... Oh, maybe we can flip it. When all heroes are on exterior spaces, click the Rebel mission token and select Extract to depart. Alright, so now we just gotta get out of here. So I just resolved my attack, so I can actually just Sidewinder out of here. Let's go 1, 2, and then Opportunist. And then... Let's see... Oh, we can use Get Cocky too. Target figure was defeated. Never mind, can't use get cocky. Do we just move out of here then? I mean, we could just move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or better yet, let's see, we were here. 1, 2, 3. Strain move, rest. Strain move again. 1, 2. Remove the weaken. Okay, and that's it for Jin. And now we just have Drakata. I think we just remove the stun. Let's see, can we actually get line of sight to Jared? 1 with a move action, 2, and then we can definitely see Jared. So now we'll do leave no one behind. We'll move Jared 2 spaces towards the exit. And then we have 2 movement points left, so we'll go here. Actually, we'll go just right back to where we were, so we're in the middle, in case anything deploys. And then end of round 6. Oh boy.
Drop your weapon. They will die.
Okay, something I forgot to do that, the whole reason I'm doing this part over again, now it's frustrating I forgot to do this, when the last round when it didn't deploy anything, I should have opened up the controls and checked the current threat. So it had 1 left, so it pretty much deployed as much as it could, but you can actually force it to deploy when it sometimes it banks threat, is what I was told, when it shouldn't really be doing that. So I think in the interest of making this challenging, which was the whole reason I did this, instead of just, so right now, because of where everybody is, all we have to do is activate Ko-Tun and Jared, and then we just win in 2 activations. There's no way the Empire can stop us from doing that. So I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to require that everybody be adjacent to this spot right here before we can get extracted. I mean, it's thematic, right? This is the extraction point, and it's going to give us a little more challenge here instead of just winning in 2 activations, because I want a challenge. I want a close mission result for you guys for the content, and for me for the challenge, for the satisfaction of ending this campaign on a satisfying and challenging note. So with that said, Drakata should have Drakata should have removed the weaken last round when they activated. Geez, we've got stormtroopers coming in, so I think either Ko-Tun or Jared are gonna get hit. I think Jared can actually tank a hit pretty well here. And Jared doesn't get that much slower, even if he does get wounded. Let's see. I think we go with Drakata, and I think we can at least kill this officer, right? Drakata. We still have dig in from Ko-Tun when they activated. Or do we go with Ko-Tun? Oh, what we could also do is activate Jin and spend some power tokens. So you can use Opportunist a little bit better here. Oh, Drakata should have also gotten a power token from charging up. Alright, I think what we'll do here is we'll actually start with Drakata. We'll let Ko-Tun and Jared tank a few hits before we ready their abilities, and then we'll have them activate. And shoot, if we had stayed where we were at Drakata, we could have used leave no one behind. That's okay. So maybe we want to rest, attack, kill the officer with the blast, and then strain move to where we can target Jared with the leave no one behind, and that way he can get closer to Ko-Tun to use squad cohesion and dig in. Okay, let's do that. So we will rest, and let's use our last med pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, do we want to? We could also move Drakata down to the exit, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you know what? I guess everybody can just get to the exit this round. So we don't even need to do that, right? Do we even rest here? Or maybe we just double attack. No, resting is good because then we can strain move, leave no one behind to get to the extraction point. So let's do that. We'll rest and then we'll attack this guy. We're going to use the power token, and we'll go ahead and use thermal explosives to add a yellow. Yikes. So no surges. We're already doing blast 1. We just need to do 2 more damage to that officer. Let's see. Do we have auxiliary training available? We do. Let's go ahead and reroll that yellow. We want more surges. Okay, that's good enough. So now we can use dispersal shot. At least we can recover a strain. So that way we can strain move and use demolish here. So let's do that. So recover a strain. The other one will be for blast 1. And then we're doing 2 damage to the target. Do we want to do 4 damage to the target? Because we're already doing blast 1, and then we'll do 2 damage with demolish. So yeah, let's actually use the other surge for pierce 2. So 4 damage to the target, blast 1 from the shrapnel rounds, and then so we recover a strain. We will strain twice to use demolish. Place that there. 1 damage to each of them. And then we'll use thermal explosives to do 1 more damage to the officer. And let's do 1 more damage to this guy. Or actually, no, let's do 1 more damage to this guy. Okay, officer gets defeated. And then we'll strain move twice. We'll use leave no one behind for a movement point. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 to the extraction point. Did we want to use Mechanical Master here? No, it's already been used. Okay, so now it's the Empire's turn. Let's see what they can do. Advance. Imperial figure with the highest cost moves 2 towards the closest rebel. And they're going to go for Jared. So actually that's going to be this guy. So he's going to go 1, 2. And he's going to attack Jared at range 1, 2, 3, 4. Range 5. Okay, Jared is going to spend... He doesn't have any power tokens, and he can't use squad cohesion here. So I think he's just going to have to take it, but he gets +1 block from mutual progression. 4. That is going to make range. But we're going to be able to stop the surge here with... I mean, I don't think it really matters, but we'll use parry to stop the surge. So both surges, and then we're only taking 1 damage. And then because we use parry, we get to use forward momentum to move 1 space. Okay. And then 5 moves 2 towards the closest rebel. Although, oh shoot, that's going to trigger the lightning. Shoot. Well, it's at least 5. There's 3 towards the rebel adjacent to most other rebels. I guess it would go 1, 2, 3. And then it will do 2 damage to Jared, 2 damage to Ko-Tun, and weaken them both. Okay. Okay, so maybe now's a good time to go with either Jared or Ko-Tun. Probably Ko-Tun before they get wounded. If we go with Jared, we can go 1, 2... Oh no, we can't recover. Oh, we've been forgetting to use balanced approach. Should have been recovering some damage. 1, 2, 3, and we can't use Bardotten Shard here. What if we rest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 away. Although Ko-Tun could then move him onto the exit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, the difficult terrain. It's stopping me. And there's no other way for me to move him. So I can't rest and kill the elite sentry. So then maybe in that case we should just go with Jin and take out these sentry droids. Because she could go 1, 2... Let's see. She can go 6 with 2 attacks. If we strain move here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty far. We've learned if we take a move action, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Kill this guy. Or no, kill this guy with an attack. Quick draw, 1, 2, 3, and get back. Yeah, so let's go with Jin. If Ko-Tun does get wounded, she's speed 5 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. So she would go down to speed 4. So with inch by inch, she would be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she's close enough. So let's go with Jin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, we attack this guy. Yeah, attack this guy. No power token to spend. So this might actually be a tricky shot, but let's see if we can do it. We do get Pierce 1. And we do have the spread barrel if we need it, but it looks like we're doing 4 minus 1 block is 3 damage. So that's a dead sentry droid. And then we can Sidewinder. 1, 2, 3, to right here. So we can quick draw this guy and then Sidewinder to here after we do that. Alright, so that was 2 actions, and that was Jin. Alright, okay, here we go. The sentry droid's gonna activate. We're gonna quick draw. So we get +1 damage from Cheap Shot. Oh, we should have used Get Cocky there to become focused when we defeated that other sentry droid. And now we are going to get Pierce 1. And yep, now we attack. Okay. So I might as well use Spread Barrel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. Yeah, we don't even need the Spread Barrel actually. Not that it matters, because we're going to try and win this turn. So that defeats the sentry before it can finish activating. And now we can use Sidewinder and Opportunist to go 1, 2, 3, because we ignore difficult terrain when we use move X spaces. And now it's back to just Ko-Tun and Jared to escape. Jared or Ko-Tun. Well, I think the correct order here is to do Jared so we can get Mechanical Master, but again, I don't think it really matters that much. We get one movement point, but we don't need it to get down there. We're going to give it to Jax, because we want Jax to escape with us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is Jax's activation, and then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second move action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we'll remove the weaken. Okay, the Stormtroopers are going to lay into Ko-Tun here. Who is going to, let's see, if there are fewer than frigates group become focused. When the first frigate in this group becomes attack, add 1 green die. Okay, so this one's going to go first. I think Palpatine blocked their line of sight, but that's okay, they're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacking Ko-Tun. So the question is, do we use dig in on this first attack? Well, they're not doing pierce, so yeah, might as well. Let's dig in. But we won't spend the token. So, +2 block. 4 blocks against, 7 damage. So 3 damage goes through. And then move 2. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Yeah, let's go there. They can. Looks like they're going to be able to block her in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so attack. And I'll go ahead and spend the block token on this one. So 2 blocks against 3 damage is 1 more damage, which... Oh no, is she wounded? Do I use up... Maybe I use Alliance Efficiency here. I might be in trouble. Yeah, let's re-roll this. Okay, 3 blocks against 3 damage, so 0. I take 0 damage. And then this one's going to block access to the external tiles. And then the last one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack. I'm out of defensive options. Ooh, that's going to do some damage. We did not have a block token. That's going to do 5 damage, minus 2 blocks is 3, so she is going to become wounded here. And this guy's going to move 2 to reposition to block the external tiles. Okay, now we actually have a game. So, let's see, what do we do now? For Ko-Tun, we have to get to here because everybody else took the closest ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only move 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then strain move and inch by inch. We're home free. So yeah, we still win. So we will, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then second action, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can actually tell Jared to move the hell over with inch by inch, and then strain move, or use the movement point from inch by inch to get onto the extraction point. And that's going to be the mission. Escape. The engines of Ahsoka's shuttle fire, hurling you off of the planet and leaving the enraged Emperor behind. You blast into hyperspace, breathing a sigh of relief. Back at Alliance headquarters, a celebration is held in your honor. Ahsoka and other rebellion leaders meet to examine the Bardatan Sphere shard and decide its fate. In the end, it is determined to be too dangerous to use, but Ahsoka convinces the others not to destroy it. A task force is assembled and the artifact is taken to a remote corner of the galaxy. Even you do not know its final hiding place. There is still a long war ahead, but you rest well knowing you have ensured the shard cannot be used for evil, and in doing so have struck a blow for the rebellion. The rebels win the campaign. Alright, I'm going to call it on that one. I think we finally got it to a place where it worked, where it was satisfying to ending, ending round 7. It's pretty good. I wish it was a little closer, but we finally got there. If you are looking to watch more campaign content at the app, please check out boardwars.eu, their YouTube channel. Board Wars YouTube channel. Stefan is running a Jabba's Realm campaign similar to mine, but he's using Tabletop Simulator, and very entertaining to watch him do it. He's also live streaming on Twitch, I believe, on Wednesdays. This is what he said he was going to be doing. So definitely check him out, and definitely check back here for future campaign content, and let me know what the next campaign should be. I think I'm going to either do Bespin Gambit or Tyrants of Lothal, since those are the two more campaigns that are not available in the official Legends of the Alliance app as solo campaigns. So it'll be fun to play that as a solo game and see the heroes and units from that one. Thanks everybody for watching. Also make sure to support the channel. I'm going to actually post the gameplay from when I was facing down like 30 threat of figures when I messed with the threat, and I'm going to post that up as a bonus video on my Patreon for members only. So if you support the channel, you can get access to that through patreon.com/iacommand. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to help boost the channel. It helps get more eyes on Imperial Assault and makes the game community larger and more people to play with and talk about the game. Have a good one.